but here I am using AI. Is that not a contradiction? It feels very much like it is. And I feel like I live in moral panic over it every day, but that's besides the point. You know, we're wanting our cake and eating it too, and that's also bad. Especially with the fact that I myself, the guy making this video, talking about it with you, is recognizing that they're wanting their cake and eating it too in this scenario. Have we truly gotten that radicalized? Have we? I just want to know what you think there. Have we truly gotten that radicalized where we need it our way or the highway all the time? Is that truly the case? Have we gotten there? Have we? I want you to think about that. And continuing on with the criticisms of myself, even though it's something I love and enjoy, it must be disturbing to people watching me host this little mini talk show segment here on my channel where I'm talking to an AI during it through the whole thing, and it's responding in kind. This uncanny valley. It must put a lot of people off. And honestly, it's something I've never stopped to think about really with any form of consistency over the last few years. I've been so concerned about the morally good versus the morally bad, I don't stop and think about how people feel when they hear VCSN. Hell, maybe even seeing him in the trim of this might be a little bit too much for some people. Just even knowing there's even remnants of AI touching this video, even though it's not really here and it's just me talking in front of you, might be too much and you're tempted to click off. We've gotten somewhere unique where we need to de-stress first before we can even attempt to talk about this. Or we're gonna have a blow-up. A massive one at that. This is a world-changing thing that governments themselves are implementing and every platform is going out of their way to use. So, by that measure, well, we need to have our heads on for this one. And a lot of us currently are rocking with our heads off. And stop and think about how the other person feels. You know, if they're just there making things for fun and it's just, hey Twitter, look at this dumb image I made of Coca-Cola and Pepsi products fighting each other in a battle royale. And then you have people saying, oh my god, you're ruining modern day art. When it's obviously just a joke. Well, what does that say? When you have people just trying to find a placeholder thumbnail for their video so it doesn't look like slop and it's just auto-generated of someone talking, like this video will probably be, and they're getting called this horrible person who's putting artists out of work, what does that say? When you have somebody just crunching hours behind a desk, writing stories, yes, this is my own bias coming out here, and, you know, they're putting in hours at a real job, managing all these different things between photography, writing, trying to connect with friends and family, trying to stay at their job,